One of the most important parts of the home buying process is the down payment. Today I'm going to show you where that down payment can come from if you're buying a home in Canada. Before we go any farther though, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button to show your support for the show.
You're listening to the Saskatchewan Real Estate Podcast, where we chat with real estate experts from across the province to learn what's happening in the real estate market. Here's your host, Ron Quaroni.
Hello and welcome to the Saskatchewan Real Estate Podcast. I'm your host, Ron Quaroni. I'm also your Saskatchewan mortgage professional, and today we are talking about down payments. Now, I know in episode 9, we kind of talked about this with Scott Trombley. That episode was more focused on minimum down payments and creative strategies when it comes to your down payment. So please, after you're done watching this episode, go ahead and check that one out. So let's get right into it. This week, we're focusing on 5 places that your down payment can come from. Number 1, good old-fashioned savings. Now, here's a very basic way for you to save for the down payment. Determine the price range that you would like to buy in. Next, you're going to calculate your desired percentage of that down payment. Then you're going to set yourself a time frame of when you would like to purchase your home. And then you're going to work backwards. You're going to figure out what is the monthly amount I need to save to reach my down payment goal. Let's say, for example, you want to buy a $400,000 home and you'd like to do that using a 5% down payment. 5% of $400,000 is $20,000. Now let's set our time frame. Let's say we want to buy this $400,000 house in 2 years. That leaves us doing some math, and it leaves us with an $833 payment over a 2-year period. This is what it's going to require for you to save up $20,000 to reach your goal of buying a $400,000 property in 2 years. Option number 2, RRSPs. This is a really great program for first-time home buyers. It's worked under the government's home buyers plan, and it allows home owners who are looking to purchase their first property the opportunity to withdraw $35,000 from RRSPs. So why is this beneficial? It's beneficial because typically with an RRSP, if you withdraw money from it, you now have to pay tax on that money that you've put in. With this program, however, you can pull the money out tax-free, put it down on your home, and then over a 15-year period, you can pay the money back into the account. Keep in mind that the repayment period starts on the 2nd year after you withdraw the funds. And also, make sure you are consulting with the proper professionals to make sure you are eligible for this program. You do not want to be halfway through the home buying process and realize that you don't have access to these funds. Number 3, the gifted down payment. Now, in an increasingly hot real estate market in Canada, it can be discouraging for home buyers as they're saving up money, but the housing prices just kind of keep outpacing them. One of the ways to get ahead of this is to get a gifted down payment from a family member. Typically, we call this the bank of mom and dad, because typically it's coming from your mom and dad. And so what this is this is a gift from them. It's non-repayable. There's no agreement between you and your parents that you're going to have to pay this back after. It has to be treated as a gift. So with a gifted down payment, it has to come from either a brother, a sister, someone in kind of your close family cell, and I guess that would also include your parents. Now, keep in mind with a gifted down payment, not all lenders and not all mortgage products allow you to use this feature, so make sure you're chatting with your mortgage broker or bank about your intention to use this. Number 4, the unsecured line of credit, otherwise known as the flex down payment. Now, just like the gifted down payment, not all lenders accept this product, so make sure you're communicating with your broker. This may be an option that you're looking to go down. But essentially, a flex down payment, you take an unsecured line of credit and you pull money from the unsecured line of credit, and that becomes your down payment. So make sure you're communicating with your broker or your bank that you intend to do this, and then that gets worked into your debt service ratios, and then you need to show you can handle the repayment of that down payment plus the mortgage and any other debts you have at that time. Lastly, number 5, an existing home. Now, maybe you're not new to the whole home buying process and you've gone through all of this. You've lived in a home for the past number of years, but now either you're looking to upgrade, buy a rental property. You have a few different options of using an existing home for the next purchase. Option 1, you can sell it. As long as there's enough equity left after you've gone through the sale process of your home, and this could include fees like paying the realtor, any legal fees related to selling the home, as long as there's enough equity left after all of that, you can take that equity and purchase your next property with it. Option 2, if you own an existing home, is you can refinance that existing home and essentially pull money out of the property, add mortgage back to the old home, and take that new money and put it onto the down payment of the next property. And lastly, you can set up a home equity line of credit. Very similar to the refinance. If you have enough equity in the property, you can set up a home equity line of credit that acts just like an unsecured line of credit, but now it's tied to your home. Now, with both of the above options, you want to make sure that you are not adding too much debt onto yourself that you're not prepared to handle. You should not treat your house like a credit card, and both of these options should be taken very carefully, and typically it should be done to buy a new asset that's going to generate you money. But those are the ways that you can use an existing property to buy the next one. And here's a bonus for you for a down payment. If you are a member of the Metis Nation of Saskatchewan, you have the opportunity to be eligible for their first-time homebuyer program, which gives you $15,000 towards the purchase of your home. It also includes some closing costs. If you want more information on this program, I did a full episode with this on this topic with Thomas Miller with the Metis Nation of Saskatchewan. It's episode 44. So there you have it, 5 potential places where the down payment could come from on your next property. So you're obviously a little curious about the home buying process, or you wouldn't have made it this far in the video. So my first ask is please help me grow this channel by hitting the like and subscribe button. And secondly, look down there. I've included a link to my mortgage application. Take 10 minutes and I'll be in contact with you to get you started on the home buying journey. If you're looking for rockstar service and a mortgage rate and product that best suits you, go ahead and fill it out. I am Ron Quaroni, your Saskatchewan mortgage professional. Until next time, have a great week.
This has been the Saskatchewan Real Estate Podcast. If you like this episode, find more information and episodes on our Facebook and YouTube pages. If you'd like to be a guest or have a conversation you'd like to learn more about, let us know by messaging the show on Facebook. Thanks for listening.